Good morning everybody, unless of course you're watching this video in the evening, in that case good evening, and you are watching Time Travel TV, and the more observant among you will notice that I am back, and I'm back here to tell you about the Battle of Majuba Hill in 1881, in the First Boer War. Now, this was the final and most decisive battle in the entire war, so it's damn important. Now, the British, up until that point in the First Boer War, hadn't been having much success against the Boers in South Africa. In fact, they'd been suffering defeat after defeat. The British commander, George Colley, had 405 British infantrymen, as opposed to General Nicolaas Smit and his 400 Boer Irregulars. Now, the British went to take the high ground at Majuba Hill. The 92nd Gordon Highlanders secured the area between MacDonald's Kop and Gordon's Knoll. Other regiments were standing on the other side of the hill. Now, the Boers thought that the British were going to start shelling them. However, this was not the case, so the Boers advanced up the hill. A firefight broke out between the Gordon Highlanders and the Boers. Now, the Boers were very skilled marksmen and were able to overcome the Gordon Highlanders and take Gordon's Knoll. Things were looking up for the Boers at this moment, so they sent in a second wave to deal with the 58th Regiment, while the original wave was able to capture MacDonald's Kop. Things were looking very bad for the British. They were almost completely encircled and the Boers were firing down on them. By this point, it had turned into a rout, and the British began to panic and fled the battlefield. Even General Colley was killed in the action. However, many different Boers claimed to be the one who killed him. Nobody knows exactly who it was. In total, 92 British died, as opposed to 1 confirmed casualty for the Boers. This led to the end of the First Boer War, and the British recognised the sovereignty of the Orange Free State. And despite the fact they still had to recognise the Queen as their sovereign, they were essentially independent, and the matter would not be questioned again until the sequel, which is the Second Boer War, which is by far the more famous one. However, until then, I must say cheerio. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Time Travel TV, and I will be seeing you next time. Cheerio!